this World Cup in Osijek 2019. More than 250 athletes competing in this World Cup. I mean, that was really amazing to see and have so many athletes to shoot and have, I think, more than 600 starts here.
Yeah, it is the record World Cup until today, so Osijek 2019 set a new standard for the World Cups. The competition was well organized, and we had seen some really high scoring and scores, and we have seen some world records here also, so it was really good competition.
Yeah, there was actually a few world records and also a few junior world records.
Yes.
So it was very, very successful for some of these athletes. I feel like they had a good time here, don't you think?
Yeah, the conditions were good, the athletes felt good, so everything was on the way to success for them. So it really was good competition, and we hope to have more competitions like this in future.
We are now at the sports hall Gradski Vrt for the final mixed team 10-meter pistol. We can see our athletes now shooting the side series. Let's just try to remember one more time for the finals. How does it go? They have 3 series of 5 shots, and one has to shoot before the other one. How does that really work?
They have 3 series of 5 shots in 5 minutes, and the left positioned athlete on the firing range must shoot first, and after him the right positioned athlete of the team must shoot second. And again they have to shoot left and right and left and right, so they have to shoot in order. If they shoot out of order, there is deduction penalty for the team.
Okay, so that's in the 5-shot series, that the 3 5-shot series that we have, and then we have single shots. Is that the same?
Yes, the same order has to be done. So first, always left position athlete fires a shot, and then right position athlete on the field of play. It is demanding because team has to be trained to shoot in the sequence, because if they shoot out of the sequence, the deduction penalty will be given, and they don't have their own time. They must count on their team members. So if first athlete aims too long, it will take out of the time for the second athlete.
Okay, how much time do they actually have for the single shots?
1 minute.
They have 1 minute for single shots. So let's say the first athlete.
We can see the Turkish athlete has a problem. He's raising his hand.
Okay, he is.
It looks he has some
aiming.
kind of malfunction.
He's talking to the jury member. He's trying to explain his problem now. What I wanted to say is, if the first shooter starts aiming and he sees that it's not going to be good, he puts the pistol down, and then the other athlete is starting to be a little bit more nervous because he knows he's going to have less time. So if we look at this way, maybe the first shooter is not even doesn't even have the possibility to put down his pistol.
It all depends on the team tactics, you know. Sometimes the athlete who takes longer time to fire the shot fires first, and sometimes the fast one fires first. It just depends how the team feels, how they are trained together. So it is not a must rule what will happen.
Okay, I guess the Turkish representative is having some trouble with his pistol.
He has a pistol malfunction, obviously, and he will try to repair the pistol.
His coach handed him some kind of toolbox, I guess. He's going to try to
repair the pistol, yes.
It's stressful enough to be in the finals, and then when something happens to your pistol, I suppose it's not easy.
Yeah, especially in the finals, it will disturb you completely, because they have 1 minute to repair the malfunctioning gun, and it is really hard to repair the pistol in 1 minute.
Okay. I guess he's now repairing
No,
it a little bit,
he
but
has
he is
to
now
turn around for the
turning.
presentation.
He is turning around for the presentation of the athletes here at a 10-meter air pistol mixed team finals. We have the first team from Thailand. It's actually the second team that was in the qualifications. We have Somporn
Munksiri
and Pavriz Suksard on position A1 and A2. The participants at the Paralympic Games, actually.
We are now with position B1 and B2. It's Team Ukraine, Densyuk Alexei and Lyaku Irina. They were fourth after the qualification. They won some medals here on this competition already, so they fill this finals hall, and we wish them good luck in this final.
Yes, absolutely. Then we have on firing positions C1 and C2. We have Manish Narwal and Nisha Kanwar. Actually, I've seen them already
Yesterday in 10-meter finals.
yes, in the 10-meter finals. So they are also familiar with this sports hall.
And they won the qualification. And on the firing position D1 and D2, we have Turkey 2, Pehlivanlar Aizgul and Kargol Sevat. And as we mentioned before, Kargol has a pistol malfunction, and we can see he's really tense. He wants to turn around and start doing on his pistol, but he's not allowed still. So we'll see what will happen in the next minute.
And the last team that we have here in this finals on positions E1 and E2, we have Pooja Agraval on E2, and on E1 we have Singrai. Singrai actually won the gold medal with his team.
Yes, and India was third after the qualification. So India was really good in qualification.
We have jury in charge from Great Britain, Peter Clark.
And the chief range officer for this final is on the road to Tokyo, Wataru Fuji from Japan.
Now our athletes are going to take their positions.
Now we will see what Kargol will do with his pistol.
I'm very interested if it's gonna be a malfunction, or he's going to be able to repair his pistol before the first series. Because if he doesn't repair it, then also Pehlivanlar can't shoot on. She can shoot only one shot, and if he doesn't repair his pistol, she can't
They will get a penalty, but
yes.
the score will be so low, so there is no chance for them. So if Kargol is not repaired, isn't repaired his gun, he will have big problems.
I think he's still trying to do something, but I feel like he is.
I think it happened to him again because he's doing something to the bolt. He's pressing something, so he has problems with the cocking mechanism, cocking lever probably, but we will see.
And maybe he's already familiar with that malfunction. Maybe that's something that happens to him, so he knows.
He puts the tool inside, and now, he found the solution. I think he has the problem. He cannot close the bolt fully. This is the air pistol, so
we're gonna see if he's going to be able to do it. They have 2 minutes to prepare now, to calm down from the presentation, to start the first 5-shot series. Again, they have 3 5-shot series to establish themselves in the finals.
Yes.
Every series is actually very important because
here the differences can be quite big, but with 2 bad shots from the team or 2 good shots from the other team, the ranking can change really fast. We saw that in air rifle, 1.6 can be overcome in 2 shots. So here, approximately 2.5 to 3 points difference can be overcome in 1 shot, or even bigger difference.
The athletes are now starting with their first 5-shot series.
We can see cargo modification to his pistol. We'll see if it's working.
And we will see if it's allowed.
Perli van Laar shot 8.7. I think she also is feeling the pressure.
Yeah, she is very stressed probably about what happened. He shot an 8.8 actually as well as Perli van Laar did. As I can see,
But look now his pistol closed, so he does not need the tools anymore. So there was something minor wrong to his pistol. We will see what will happen in the next shot.
I thought that maybe the judge is going to react, but they didn't. I guess it's not out of the rules.
It is not, and it is the air pistol. So
Let's see what he shots now.
8.1. I think he's too stressed now
I think they're both too stressed now. They are not.
in this final, and he didn't have enough sighting because his pistol broke down.
Yeah. Okay, let's see a little bit what's happening here. Ukrainian team is doing very good. They had 3 10s so far. Last shot was a 10.5. We have the Indian representative, the first team. They have 2 shots so far, a 10.2 and a 9.4, I would say. So the Ukrainian team is taking its lead. They're going slow. I mean, they're not going slowly, actually. They are shooting quite fast. If you look at the Indian team, they have 3 shots, and the Ukrainian team has already 5 shots. In the first series, every shooter shoots 5 shots, which means they have 10 shots in total
Yes.
for one series of 5 shots.
But I will remind you to the yesterday's final. India has Singh Rai in the final. He broke the world record yesterday, but he takes really long time for each shot. Remember?
Yes,
He's
yes.
all the time aiming one time, putting the pistol down, and then again aiming, so he takes a lot of time. That's why India 1 has only 4 shots in this series. So Singh Rai's partner, in this case Pooja Agarwal, must be shooting really fast because she can be in danger that Singh Rai will take all her time out.
The Ukrainian team keeps on going strong. A 10.1, the last one. Turkey team kind of woke up a little bit. They are getting closer and closer to the center, if I may notice. And Thailand's team, they already have 2 8s. They're Thailand 2 actually. They already have 2 8s. They're in a 4th position right now, while the Indian first team now is.
We could see Pooja when Singh Rai is aiming. She's already prepared because she knows that he will take a lot of time of her. She wants to be fast. She prepares before Singh Rai shots the shot. But this is the danger. She must not press the trigger too fast because they will have a penalty, and also she can get tired. So it's hard to time us. Look, it's hard to time themselves because
Yes, but I'm very interested in what's going to happen in one-shot series.
I think it will be the same.
Okay. We have the Ukrainian team. They're holding on. They have a total of 98.4. That's actually a nice score for pistol.
Yeah, it's quite high score for the final, and it's interesting they started really well in this first series, like they don't feel any pressure.
Yeah, they seem very calm. They seem very not stressed at all. We have the Indian team here. It's on position E, Singrai and Pooja Agrawal. I'm interested to see what happens to them in a one-shot series because of Singrai's way of shooting.
Yeah, he takes every shot really, really slow. But as we could see, Pooja Agarwal is prepared. She's aiming already, and when he fires a shot, she just has to do the final triggering process. So they are trained together. It can be seen by their behavior on the range.
Moving on with a second series of 5 shots. 5 shots per athlete, which means 10 shots in total. We have a 10.7 by a Turkish
Perlivanlar.
Perlivanlar representative. Let's see what Karagol does, because he had some trouble with his pistol in the beginning. He shot a 9.6. I'm interested if they're going to come out of that whole thing that they had with the pistol and just calm themselves down a little bit and sustain the finals.
But Perlivanlar shot 8.0 now, her second shot. So they are distracted. The pistol malfunction stressed them out, but still they have some time. They must be precise and they can do it. So we will see what will happen in few shots.
I mean, I'm not surprised that they're stressed and they can't really get back on track, because the finals are stressful enough for them, and when you have a malfunction like that, it's really hard to come back from that. Even the most professional athletes and the ones who've been shooting for 20 years have won Olympic medals, and I don't know what they would have a problem with having a malfunction with their
Kargol
pistol.
still has the problems with the pistol. We can see him.
Yeah.
He's trying to prepare the pistol, and he's still using. Again, he's using the tools. It's really interesting sight to see.
Yeah, Perlevanlar is not really. She's not very satisfied with the situation. I feel like.
He shot 9.4, and it's good shot if we take into account what's
Yeah.
happening to him.
Yeah. Let's look at the Ukrainian team a little bit, because they're actually doing very, very well, and we're just focusing on the Turkish team that has a problem
Yes.
with their pistol. The Ukrainian team has 110 in first 5 shots that they had. And Indian team too actually shot a 5.2. I guess the nerves took on a little bit. They're currently positioned in the second position. I feel like they're gonna fall down the rank after this series because of that shot.
Yeah, it was quite a big mistake. So, but if you look at Ukraine, you said before, they are shooting really stable. They shooting 9s and some 10s, so they have the average score very well, and nobody else on this field of play is not constant enough to compete against Ukraine in this manner.
Yeah, I feel like in this finals for Ukraine, it's going to be enough for them to just be very stable, because we have a Turkish team. They have a problem with their pistol. We have the Indian team. They probably got a little bit scared there, so they started shooting and having a little bit of mistakes. Then we have the Thailand team. They have the whole group on the left for some time now. And I mean, the Ukrainian team is the only one who has it kind of figured out right now at
Yeah.
this point.
They are calm. They're shooting their rhythm. Their second 5-shot series was a little bit worse than the first one, but interesting. Also, India second series was worse than first one. So Ukraine is still in the lead. Their lead is getting bigger and bigger. So they are comfortably in first position after 2 5-shot series.
Absolutely. We're moving on to the next 5-shot series for each athlete. As I said in the last finals, I mean, it is the last day of this World Cup. It is the last finals and the last athletes that were left here and are shooting for the mixed team. It's a relatively new discipline, so I feel like they're still getting into it. They're still trying to find themselves in this mixed team event. So it's not even strange for this to be happening right now, because I guess that's the way sometimes things go. Now we can see the Ukrainian team leading by 2.9, and then we have the Indian teams. They are a 7.3 of a difference.
Yes, it's a big difference between 1, 2, and 3, and then again between 3 and 5. It's really a small difference.
The Turkish representative still shooting with this. How would you call this?
It's an Allen key.
How did you say?
Allen key.
Allen key.
Yeah.
He's shooting with that. I don't know if that's. I'm not sure if that's allowed, but nobody's saying anything. So I guess he is not having trouble with rules. He's
Looks
just
like jury
having
approved his pistol to use it like in this for this final, and my guess is the pistol is not unsafe. It is a 10-meter air pistol.
No, it's
He has
absolutely.
just the bolt, and with this adaptation, he will not go over the approved weight of the pistol.
Yeah, yeah. That was it. What was I thinking about? I was more thinking about the weight of the pistol than it not being safe. It's completely safe. But now we can see the Thailand team. They have been shooting a little bit to the left. Now they're coming into the middle. Right now they are positioned fourth, and I don't think that anybody down from Ukraine down the rank can take on Ukraine team, because Ukraine is very, very stable in this finals, and I feel like everybody else had either a mistake or a folly or a few little mistakes. So Ukrainian team is pretty much in the lead. Now they have a total of 232.6 right now. Let's see the Ukrainian
Yeah,
team.
Ukraine are shooting quite smart. We could say smart shooting. They hit 1, 2, 3 tens, and then they just try to keep it in a 9. They try not to make any mistakes, so it is quite easy final for them. They are not too stressed.
We can see both the Ukrainian team and Indian team. One of their shooters is actually left-handed,
Yeah,
shooting with their left hand, which means that the Indian team is actually facing each other and the Ukrainian team is facing away from each other.
yeah, but normally left-handed athletes are used that they watch somebody else. Right-handed, if they're not used to do it at the trainings, they have problems. So the Ukrainian team said themselves they're looking at their backs, no problem. And I think Indian team, they train together, so they're used to watching each other. And in this
That was
case,
a 10.7. That was a nice shot from a Thailand representative. Sorry, continue.
in this case, in India team, in mixed team event, it's even easier for them because they can see when their partner has shot the shot, so they can continue with the process. So they have a little bit of advantage because they can see each other very nice.
They are close to being done with this third 5-shot series. I can't wait to see what happens in single shots.
Interesting is Ukraine. I think we said too much good about them because they're starting shooting now low 9s and 8s. So if they continue like this, they will fall down from the first place. They already did, but they must put more pressure.
Yes, it's 2 points of a difference for Ukrainian team in second position, while the Indian team 2 is actually leading right now. I think we kind of forgot about them. They were so stable that we didn't even notice them amongst everything else happening in the finals.
Yeah, it's really interesting. And now Turkey is on 5th place, and Thailand now has moved to 3rd place. So big differences are being changed in a few shots in one 5-shot series. So we cannot even predict what will happen by the end of the final.
The second series of 5 shots is done. I
The
feel like
third series of 5 shots is done, so
The
we'll
third
continue with
series.
single shot.
Yes, we are continuing with the single shots. As I see it here, the first Indian second team and Ukrainian team, they're going to have a battle for the gold Probably, because Thailand's team is actually 9 points behind Ukrainian team. I mean, it is pistol. I think the jury is having some problems with the Turkish pistol shooter here. They're having some problems with him
I
putting
think
it.
they are showing them that this key or the tool must be laying on the barrel. It must not be sticking upside.
Oh, okay, yeah. But he did give him permission.
To continue, but you will see the tool will be now. They will try to set the tool that the tool will be laying on the box.
If the Turkish team doesn't, if they don't fall out first, I will be very surprised because they had some big, big issues in this finals. Indian team shot a 10.7. They decided, I guess, to take the lead, but now the second representative shot a 8.0, and Ukrainians are holding on.
He shot 6.0. He was really nervous and he shot 6.0 this shot. Cargol with his pistol problem, so he is in trouble. But luckily for him, also Thailand has a bad shot, so they are together. So Turkey still has the chance to stay in this final.
Yeah, as I told you, I feel like it's the gold medal is going to be between India and Ukraine. You can see now his 6.0. These athletes are not used to shooting outside of the black circle.
They are not used to shoot outside of the 9 ring usually.
Yeah, they're not, and this is quite interesting that this is happening. I bet he's not feeling very well right now, and they are in the last position. After the next shot, we are going to see if Turkey is going to save themselves in any way and stay in the finals, because that's a difference of 1.7. It's not impossible for them to stay in the finals.
Perli Van Laar shot 10.8. She wants to stay in this final. She wants to fight for the medals.
Yeah, and we have a Ukraine shooting a 7.9 and Indian team shooting 2 10.5s. That's amazing. I mean, the Indian team is just
and Cargo is having problems still. He has low shots. He shot 7.4. Perli Van Laar looks like stressed a little bit because she fell out because the problems of her teammate in this mixed team final.
I mean, that's what happens. That's what we talked about being very interesting, because you're not on your own anymore. You are also affecting the other person, as he affected Perli Van Laar now here.
Yeah.
And he is not pleased with that. So the Turkish representatives, they win the 5th place. We have Aysegul Perli Van Laar and Sevat Karagol.
Yeah, it was misfortune for them.
They're not happy at all.
Yeah, I could understand them.
The coach is trying to
calm them down, but they come second after the qualification, and they had really bad luck. The pistol malfunctioned, and really they are disappointed.
Moving on with the single shots, we have here India and Ukraine, the ones that we think are going to have a battle for gold. But now the Ukrainian team took on a lead of 4.1 of a difference right now. I mean, that is still maybe bearable for the Indian team to, for the Ukrainian team to catch up. But we're gonna see after.
Yeah, but India now shot 2 8s, and Ukraine is a little bit better. They shot 2 9s, so they take something from India, 1.2, so they still have a chance.
Now
but
they have
to try.
3.6 of a difference.
Yes.
While the India 1 team behind Ukraine in the rank is a 6.3 of a difference. So I still feel like the battle for the gold is going to be between Ukraine and the Indian second team.
Yes, we'll see. We'll see how the India 2 will react in this final.
Now we have India 1 and Thailand 2. In the next shot, somebody is going to have to, one team is going to have to leave the finals, and for now it looks like it's going to be the Thailand team, since they shot a 7.9 and then a 9.7, but we also have Indian team shooting 8.5. Let's see what the other
Yeah, but
10.3. Yeah,
Puja shot 10.3, so they are safe, and now they move. They are in third place, and the fourth place goes to Thailand 2. It is Munksiri Sompom and Suksart Pavaris.
they were close. They were close to maybe staying in the finals and shooting for at least the bronze medal, but
Yes, the bronze medal was right on their hands almost. They could almost feel it, but they didn't do good enough at the end. So unfortunately, they take fourth place, but more luck next time.
yeah, now we have Indian second team in the lead with a difference of 4.2 in front of Ukraine in the second position. In the third position, we have India's first team with the slightly bigger difference of 6 points. But as we've seen, anything can happen with the pistol athletes here, because it's very, very different. I mean, it's not very, very different, but rifle shooters, they usually shoot 10s and 9s. Even a 9 is a mistake. Here, for the pistol shooters, a 9 is not really a mistake.
No,
It's a
good
stable
9 is
one.
stable shot, yes.
Yeah, it's a stable shot that will probably keep you in the finals, but you also have to have 10s, of course. Let's see what the Ukrainian now team has done. It's a 10.3 from Denisyuk.
They took again 0.5 of India, so they are still in the fight, but India 1 is too far back away. They are 8.9 points behind Ukraine on second place, so if there is something really strange will happen in this shot, the India 1 will take the bronze medal.
Yeah, India 1 is now shooting their shot. I feel like they're going for the bronze. I don't think they're going to stay in the finals. Even now, shooting an 8.5. I mean, Ukrainians shoot a 10.9. They are really trying to get to Team India too. Now the second shooter shot a 9.3. I mean, India
They took
too,
again 0.8, so slowly they are trying to catch them.
they're coming up slowly. And let's remember, for the last, when the bronze medal is decided, they have 3 more single shots.
Yes.
So the Ukrainian team, if they keep going this way, they will maybe even be able to catch the gold at the last moment, as we've seen in the last finals.
Yes, but they must not make any mistakes anymore.
Yeah, Slovakian team took the gold right out of the Ukrainians' hand in the last finals. Let's see if the Ukrainian team can now take the gold from the Indian team.
We have 2 teams now here,
And
Ukraine and India. 3
the-
more single shots.
And the bronze medal goes to the Indians' first team, Pooja Agrawal and Singh Rai. Now we have a duel between only India's second team and Ukraine. We can see them now.
Ukraine shots 10.1, India 2 shots 9.9. So first shot, they were close together. We'll
There.
see what will happen in the second shot. Wow, it was really bad shot from Lyaku Irina. She shot 7.6.
I guess she wanted to take that gold a little bit too much. Sometimes that happens as well, and that's completely okay. Moving on, they still have a little bit of a chance. I mean, it is a 6 points of a difference, but like the Ukrainian team now made the mistake, it's the same for Indian team. I mean, it can always happen in this pressure, in this atmosphere. the crowd is cheering, they're applauding, everything is going on. I mean, anything can happen. But now Ukrainian team shot 8.6. I feel like they know that
I think they
it's
gave
over.
up.
Yeah,
They gave up.
they gave up a little bit, yeah. A 10.2, good, but still it's a little bit off because India is shooting very, very stable. I mean, they're not letting the Ukrainian team get to them at all. It's a 6.2 of a difference, and there is one more shot to go until the gold medal is decided.
Yes, India has quite big lead. It has a lead about 6.8 points. So really hard job to Ukraine.
We can see the audience applauding.
Wow.
It's an 8.1, but the Ukrainian team, they needed a very, very good shot.
If
I don't think
they
that's
would
gonna
shot
happen.
to 10.9,
Yeah,
it would still not be
maybe.
enough. So the results are final.
The results are final, and with the difference of 4.8, India's second team took the gold medal. We have Manish Narwal and Anisha Kanwar
Yes.
winning the gold medal, and in second place, winning the silver medal,
Is Densyuk Alexei and Lyaku Irina from Ukraine.
now the jury is going to place them for a presentation for the audience one more time after the finals,
The last presentation of the day.
the last presentation of this World Cup here at Osijek 2019 World Shooting Parasport World Cup. We have the bronze medalist, India's first team, Pooja Agrawal and Singrai.
Silver medal goes to Ukraine. Densyuk Alexei and Lyaku Irina.
And the gold medal, the last gold medal to be given away at this World Cup, goes to India's second team, Manish Narwal and Nisha Kanwar.
Yes, this was the last final of the day, and we will now say something about this competition. It was really nice competition. It was one of the record ones. It was the record competition for the World Cups. So we want to thank the organizer for giving great effort to put the best conditions for the athlete, and say thank you for everything they did, and also thank you for providing the live streaming for our audience so they can enjoy in those finals.
Of course, and thank you to all the athletes that came here to this World Cup, and congratulations to all the medalists and actually everybody that was shooting here, because it's a big thing to even come to the World Cup, I would say. And I had a pleasant time. What about you?
Thank you. It was really my pleasure, and I enjoyed doing the finals with you.
Thank you very much, and I hope we're going to do this one more time
Yes,
soon.
maybe somewhere in the future.
Thank you to the audience for being here with us. And that's it from us here at the Osijek 2019 World Shooting Parasport World Cup. Goodbye.
Goodbye.